Imagine this. You open your favorite food delivery app. You see a burger worth rupees 150. The app tells you 40% off, free delivery, limited time offer, and suddenly you feel like you are saving money. But are you really saving money? Or are you being carefully manipulated into spending more? As a data analyst, I wanted answers. So I built a data set, wrote SQL queries, and analyzed thousands of food delivery orders to understand exactly how food delivery apps makes money. And what I discovered completely changed the way I order food. By the end of this video, you will see why a 150 meal can easily become a 300 bill. Today's project is something every one of us can relate to: food delivery inflation. Let's use SQL to uncover the truth. We have three tables: customers table, restaurants table, orders table. The orders table contains actual menu price, app price, GST, delivery fee, platform fee, discounts, final amount paid. This allows us to calculate the hidden inflation happening between the restaurant menu and your final bill. Question 1. Which orders have the highest markup? App price minus actual menu price divided by actual menu price into 100. What this formula does is calculate the percentage increase applied by the app. Example, menu price is equal to 150, app price is equal to 210, markup 40%, meaning the app increased the food price by 40% before adding any fees. Let's execute the query. This is the first trap. Most people compare the final bill against the discounted app price. They never compare it against the restaurant's original menu price. So the markup is often invisible. Now things are about to get worse because even if you are somehow get a discount, the app still manage to make you spend more. Let's prove it with data. Question 2. Average inflation. Average menu price is equal to 150. Average final bill is equal to 250. Inflation is equal to 66%. Example, you think you're ordering rupees 150 worth of food. You're actually spending rupees 250. Imagine ordering twice a week. That's thousands of extra rupees every year. This is called price anchoring. The app first shows a large discount. Your brain focuses on the discount, not on the final amount. Behavioral economists have studied this for decades. Humans hate missing deals. Apps knows this. Question 3. Which restaurants have highest markups? Question 3. What makes the bill explode? At this point, we have already discovered that food delivery apps often increase menu prices before the food even reaches our cart. But here's the bigger question. If the food cost rupees 150, why does the final bill suddenly become 250 or even 300? Where exactly is all that extra money coming from? Let's break the bill into its individual components and follow the money. We are looking at four charges: GST, delivery fee, handling fee, platform fee, and together these fees tells us exactly how the final bill gets inflated. Now, let's think like data analyst. Most customers don't complain about a 5 rupees platform fee. They don't complain about a 10 rupees handling fee. They don't complain about 20 rupees delivery fee because individually each fee appears harmless. But the platform doesn't make money from one fee. It makes money from all of them combined. Let's take a simple example. Suppose your food cost 150 rupees. Then we add GST 15 rupees, delivery fee 40 rupees, handling fee 15 rupees, platform fee 10 rupees. Suddenly your bill becomes 230 rupees, and that's before considering any menu price markup that may already exist. The food didn't get expensive because of one big fee. The bill exploded because of multiple small fees stacked together. This is actually a well known pricing strategy. Businesses often avoid showing one large charge. Instead, they split the amount into several smaller charges. Why? Because rupees 40 feels painful, but four separate 10 rupees charges feel less noticeable. The total impact is the same, but psychologically it feels different. And what shocked me the most wasn't the fees themselves, it was what happened after discounts were applied. Because even after giving customers discounts, Many orders were still significantly more expensive than the original restaurant menu price. Let's investigate that next. The biggest lesson here is simple. When ordering food online, don't just look at the food price, look at the complete cost structure because the final bill is often the result of many small charges quietly accumulating in the background. Question 4. How much more do customers pay than restaurant prices? Now we are getting to the most important question in this entire analysis. Forget discounts, forget coupons, forget free delivery. At the end of the day, there's only one thing that matters: how much money leaves your bank account compared to the actual restaurant price. That's what we are measuring here. This query compares the average menu price at the restaurant with the average final amount paid by the customers. After all, markups, fees, taxes, and discounts are applied. And this is where things get really interesting because most customers don't remember the restaurant price. They remember the discount. The app says you saved 100 rupees, you save 150 rupees, 50% off today. And immediately our brain starts focusing on the money we are supposedly saving. But businesses know something very important. People are emotionally attracted to discounts. They are much less likely to calculate the final effective price they are paying. As consumers, we often ask, how much did I save? Instead of asking, how much did I spend? These are two completely different questions. Now imagine the average restaurant menu price is rupees 150. After platform markups, GST, delivery charges, handling fees, and other charges, the final bill becomes 240 rupees or 250 rupees. That's an increase of nearly 60 to 70%. Think about that for a moment. If you order food 3 times a week, every month, that extra spending adds up significantly over a year. And that's why food delivery companies focus so heavily on convenience because convenience changes customer behavior. When you're sitting comfortably at home, hungry, tired after work, and a hot meal can arrive in 30 minutes, price sensitivity starts decreasing. You are no longer comparing options carefully. You're paying for convenience, speed, and comfort, and that's exactly where these platforms create value and generate revenue. The key takeaway here isn't that delivery apps are bad, but it's that convenience has a price. As analysts, our job is to look beyond the marketing messages and understand the true economics behind customer spending. And according to our data, customers are often paying substantially more than the actual restaurant menu price, even when they believe they are getting a great deal. Question 5. Which restaurants are using discounts to hide high prices? Now, here's a fascinating business strategy. Some restaurants offer large discounts that make consumers feel they are getting an amazing deal. But when we compare app prices against actual menu prices, we often find significant markups before the discount is even applied. In other words, the discount may be reducing a price that was already inflated. As analysts, this teaches us an important lesson. Never evaluate discounts in isolation. Always look at the original price, the markup price, and the final amount together before deciding whether customers are truly saving money. Question 6. Are membership users actually saving money? Membership programs are designed to increase customer loyalty and ordering frequency. The data shows whether members receive larger discounts and how much they spend per order. Even if members save more on individual transactions, many platforms benefit because members tend to order more frequently. This is a classic subscription business model: earn customer loyalty, increase engagement, and drive long term spending. Question 7. How many customers fall for the free delivery trick? One of the most effective tactics used by delivery platforms is the minimum cart threshold. You have probably seen messages like add 30 rupees more to unlock free delivery. Customers who were planning to spend 170 rupees suddenly spend 200 rupees just to avoid a 30 rupees delivery fee. These analysis measures how many orders fall close to that threshold. If a large percentage of orders are clustered in this range, it suggests that customers are actively modifying their purchases to qualify for perceived savings. Question 8. Which cities are most profitable for food delivery apps? Finally, let's look at profitability by city. This analysis helps us understand where delivery platforms generate the most revenue through platform fees, delivery charges, and overall customer spending. For business leaders, this information is incredibly valuable. High spending cities often become priority markets for promotion, restaurant partnership, and expansion strategies. At the end of the day, food delivery isn't just about delivering meals, it's a massive data driven business where pricing, customer behavior, and geography all influence profitability. And that's why data analytics is so powerful. What looks like a simple food order is actually a complex business ecosystem involving pricing strategies, customer psychology, subscription models, and revenue optimization. Using SQL, we were able to uncover patterns that most customers never notice. The next time you see a huge discount on a food delivery app, remember to ask one simple question: am I actually saving money or am I spending more cleverly?